Good morning. Feeling surprisingly fresh and chipper this morning for so early. It's Sunday and obviously it's boot sale day. Got loads done this week as well. It's been really productive. Loads of listings done, and as a result, sales have been amazing. I'm very conscious though that I haven't been doing so much sourcing for Amazon. I only sent one shipment in this month, so I'm going to have to address that this week. Stay local today. The weather forecast is amazing as well, so it should be a great day. So let's get on the road and see what we can find. It's a broad morning this morning. Ready to fill my trusty chariots with goodies. It always acts a bit weird when I'm tired. Strange that, isn't it? Bolton boot sale, here we come. Oh, it's looking nice and busy this morning. What time are we on? It's 20 to 6 and they're filling the second car park already. Can't be a bad sign, that, can it? How much is it going? £2. It's bargain at £2, is that? Thank you very much. Cheers.
Morning.
Do you have the remote for that at all?
Pardon?
Do you have the remote for that at all?
Probably not.
No. No worries. Distressed leather normally sells really well. So, payslip or something. Logbook for a car. Prescription. Who knows? That might be a good move. What size is it? No idea. Feels like a nice jacket, that. To Castle Hayford. Let's have a look. Could be. It's like a Barber variant now. Button missing. John Lewis, not Barber. How much are your jackets, love? £5. Could be worth a go on that. If there's a spare button. There we go, lovely. I've got two.
Fab.
Thank you. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Not rocking all shit, you know.
Thank you.
Take that one off Vinted. You
Yeah.
have to remember what you've listed where, don't you?
Yeah. There's two variants of this. I've just had to look at the brand. There's two variants of this. Is John Lewis, but there's a Barber version as well, isn't there? I believe.
I don't
and
know.
they're very expensive.
Yeah. I think that's about 60, 70 quid when I looked online.
Yeah. I'll keep my fingers crossed there's a spare button, but I suppose
I know. When I listed it, I thought there's a few spare around that you might not sort of need necessarily.
Yeah. I'll have to retrain myself to do some sewing. I see. Yeah. Have a good day. Cheers. Are they copies, are they?
No, they're real.
How much have you got of them?
Off YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren, nice to meet you, Lauren.
For you too. They're 15, those ones.
15.
All the clothes are £1 if you
Lovely, jubbly.
rifle through.
I just found a brand new sealed deal or no deal.
Nice.
Yeah. Have a good day, Lauren. Morning. How much is on your Monopoly?
10.
then.
Yes, it is genuine, yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, it's a DVD for a car, mate.
All right, okay. Just having a look at that golf bag there. Some of them go for unbelievable money, but that one didn't. One comps on that around about 15 to 20 pounds. That's not even worthwhile selling at that, because they are a pain in the chuff to pack and post, obviously. But if you can get a decent brand one, you go for very strong money.
Right, Dad.
Morning, mate. Have a quick look at your jacket, please.
The wax jacket?
Yeah. Thank you.
Are you alright?
Let me have a look, what are they? £6.
Is it a woman's one now?
Pardon?
Is it a woman's one?
The unisex wax jacket.
Yeah, men or women can wear them.
Yeah. Looks a bit small for an XL. It's in good nick, that. How much you got on it?
How much we got on that?
Well, it's like no, it's never worn it.
Yeah. It's lovely condition, thank you. Oh,
Everybody wears printed t-shirts, everybody.
yeah.
If it's not Disney, it is like a movie, something to do with a movie, or like
Yeah.
WWE
Yeah.
or baseball.
The t-shirts are huge in the States. I follow some YouTubers called Rally Roots, and one of their specialities is t-shirts, vintage t-shirts, and some of them you're talking thousands for a t-shirt. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I've never really found anything like that kind of following in the UK.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, like, but
I've not been to work, so I've not got nothing since last time I seen you.
oh right, okay. But I always miss something when I see you though.
Everything else alright?
Yeah, it's going really well. Going really well. I've been listing like a madman just lately though, so yeah, it's paying dividends. Unfortunately though, the Amazon plate stopped spinning a bit.
Does it?
Yeah, I've only sent one shipment in this month because I've been concentrating on eBay, and you've got to keep the beast fed. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, all the stock that I've got in at Amazon's selling through pretty steadily. I've just not been topping it up lately, so I best crack on anyway. I'll come back and see. Yeah, I'll come back and see you in a bit when you've set up. Morning, mate. How you doing? What you got on your Ben Shermans? You ain't got a lid to the box, have you? You ain't got a lid for the box, have you? No. Did you bring those off West Coast with you? Yeah. Are we doing 10 on these as well? Right. Are we doing 10 on these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do 50 with them?
Yeah. I'm with Sam.
Cheers,
Nice
dude.
one, bud.
Much obliged. How much are your dominoes? £6. Do you want them? No. Oh, this is so annoying. I've got a song stuck in my head. Why do birds suddenly appear? I hate the Carpenters as well. There's few bands that I don't like, and that's one of them. What is going on with my brain at all? Have you got the remote for your DVD player?
I
did have.
Yeah.
I've just looked for someone else and I can't find it.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
I'll look for £3 if you want it without a remote though.
Yeah.
You'll get a universal one.
I'll keep hunting.
I watched your videos today actually.
Oh, nice one. Cheers, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
really
it.
good, really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's loads of coats in there for reselling. I'm a reseller, this was all my stuff.
Oh, right,
Trying
okay.
to clear out.
Yeah, all dead stock.
Well, yeah, exactly, so you probably don't want it, but it's, I had about 1,000 items on there and I've tried to put 200 off because I'm doing it from my house. You've got a unit, haven't you?
Yeah. In fact, this is hot off the press information. I'm scaling up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm still in the container, but I'm moving up to a 40-footer.
You used to have another one, didn't you?
Yeah. Like an idiot, I gave that up. But the way it's worked out really well. Because if I'd have had the second unit, I wouldn't have taken on this 40-footer, which is much more convenient.
Yeah.
So, it's all worked out as it should have done.
Yeah, good.
I was kicking myself about giving it up in the first place, though, but I just wasn't using it. But obviously, the tune's changed now.
Yeah, it's flying.
Yeah, it's going really, really well. I'm pleased with it. It's been a lot of work.
Are you doing Amazon as well?
Yeah.
What are you doing now? Media, man? Steel media, right?
All sorts. Yeah, literally all sorts. Only new on Amazon though. But I just love the business model. Just sending the stuff in and forgetting about it. It's brilliant. It's just working the numbers.
What do you think about this new no one paying fees for private sellers like it?
Oh, do you know what? There's been a lot of negativity about it, but the thing is, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good thing, personally.
Brings more buyers, hopefully,
Yeah,
to the platform.
yeah, I do.
Small gear on there,
And nothing changes for business sellers anyway, because I think it's why they've done it is in conjunction with the new reporting that they have to do to HMRC now. So I think a lot of business sellers who are illegally selling on private accounts, whichever way you cut it, it'll frighten them off.
Yeah.
And people who are selling their own stuff,
It's fine. It's sorted.
they're not going to do it as well as business sellers anyway.
No, exactly.
So I think it'll force business sellers to up the game as well,
Yeah.
just to do things properly.
There's an opportunity to buy on there now as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Vintage, so.
Yeah. They're clearly doing it to compete with Vintage, aren't they?
There's vintage pros coming as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck.
I struggle seeing things negatively though, to be fair.
Well, good. That's good attitude.
That's it, yeah. All the best to you, pal. What's your name, by the way?
Stuart.
I'll give you a shout out in the video.
Yeah,
Cheers, man. How much is your controller?
20.
20. It looks like a flash one.
Yeah, sure, all changes.
Is that a Pro controller? I wouldn't even know if it hit me in the face. It looks very fancy. Very fancy. Probably walking away from a bargain there, but... Morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
How much is your jacket?
This man knows what a John Partridge is.
Would you do a £5 on it, Dad?
Did you do a 5 on it?
Thank you, mate.
You got me such a good time then in the middle of the conversation.
I know,
It
yeah.
wasn't even
He's
asked, was it?
distracted.
I know,
Yeah,
that was, you knew what you were doing.
I timed it well then, yeah.
It's all about timing.
Thank
So
you.
getting you changed. There you go.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Thanks so
Have a
much.
good day. Morning, mate. How much on your respirator?
For the full set, it's got a sealed canister in the bag, mate. It's 40.
40. Let's see if we can do something here.
I had a look online and just the sealed canisters seem to be going for
Yeah.
40, 50. But obviously, I'd rather just get it
Yes.
sold. No messing.
That's 10
It is
and
very small. I'll warn you now. Story behind it was when I left the army, I had two, and obviously you got to hand it back. So
Yeah,
I just handed a random one back and didn't
Yeah, I
realise
see
I
you
handed
doing
my
it.
size back.
Yeah.
Kept someone my mate Rob Kane, I think it's his.
That's a bit of a fail, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What about your combination tools?
£2 each on those, mate.
Did you do both for 3?
Yeah.
Nice one, cheers, man.
For weights, 10 kilo sets. I'll do them both for £15. If you want the 5 kilo weights as well, I'll do a wall for 20.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, pal.
What about your Gore-Tex?
20 on that, mate.
20.
Issued to me just before I left. Barely used it. Obviously, it's decent.
Yeah.
Little bit of wear down there, I think, from
Just
getting
snag
caught
it,
in my
don't
webbing
you?
or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Got a record.
Morning, Faz. How you doing, mate?
I only got one down.
Only one left.
It's a bit slow, I might be able to see if it next week I might have some.
Yeah, no problem, mate. No problem.
Seen your video as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're famous now, man. You get more business now. Can you do that for 40 for me?
Yeah, what's that?
Thank you, buddy. Oh, great, thank you.
What is it? So you do full.
It's a label printer.
So you do like regular videos or? Is just
Yeah, they usually come out on a Saturday at 5 o'clock. So it's going really well, actually.
Did you make any money or pay? No,
It was quiet last week, but the last time I saw you did really well.
Is it?
Yeah, it did really, really well. But last week was very quiet. Was it last week I saw you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was raining last week.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, that printer I got off you, that was on one of only 4 things that I picked up from here and Accrington.
Oh, you've been how's the printing one? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's good if it's raining, because obviously it's multi-storey car park.
Yeah.
So, but it's not, you'd be struggling to find a car boot sale as big as this one.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
It used to be East Longford, that's gone down as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's very affected by the weather, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it's in the field and.
That's it, yeah, yeah.
So what else do you do besides you work full time or you do these things full time? Or?
No, a full-time reseller now. I've been since 2020.
Right.
I used to work for a motorcycle firm delivering bikes.
All right.
So, and I was doing way too many hours, and I was doing the reselling on the side,
Right.
and it really blew up because I sell on Amazon as well as eBay.
All right.
And yeah, this is great. I feel like I've retired, but yeah, I will continue my search. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon, Faz. Ta-ra, mate. Morning, ladies. Hello. How are you doing today?
How are you?
Can't grumble, you know. How much are your wellies? Fiver. Yeah, I'll do a fiver for those. Oh, sorry. I've changed my mind. Sorry. I just spied the cracked on the front.
Oh.
Yeah, no bother.
We didn't see that either.
Not to worry. Oh my word.
It's a radio.
It's a duck radio. My life is complete. How much do you want for it?
£2.
£2. I'll give you. I can't leave that. I have a thing for duck. Oh, it's a camera. There you go, lovely. Thank you very much. How'd you tune it? Oh, you twist its arse to tune it. This has made me very happy, thank you. This has made me very happy.
Right, of airway, right? You also get the bag. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, I beg to differ. Get her. Buy the airway. Beautiful prices. You get the music out later. Some nice items, no harm in looking at all. No harm in looking whatsoever. Some beautiful airwear. We've got some Harley Davidson boots as well. We've got some Louis Vuitton wear. Little change of direction this week, and that's away from the medicines and the vitamin tablets and that, right? So we decided to do today.
How much you're on your Harley boots, mate?
Right, then how much on the Harley boots?
50.
£50 on the Harley boots. And alright, mate, you're alright. You're alright. We've got some beautiful African carvings as well. All quality items, and I've got some nice hair straighteners. Oh, you've got taste, lady. You've got taste, beautiful taste, and that's. What's that? Oh, it's air guitar. Right, folks, with the air guitar. Bit of Jimmy there, bit of Jimmy, hey? How about it? £5 on that. Here you go. Bit of air guitar there for you. So what the liquid vapes?
What about your Harley jacket?
Liquid vapes and all that. 50p
much
on
is
the
it?
liquid vapes, right? We've got games, we've got all kinds of, we've got nice airwear, we've got some African wear, we've got airwear,
Yeah.
we've got footwear, Harley Davidson jackets. The quality of items on our stall surpasses all expectations. Excuse me, young lady, that would look fantastic on you. I know you like that one. Ferrari.
How you doing, man? How much are your Wally dogs?
I don't actually know because he's just gone to the toilet.
Ah, right, okay. Master bad timing, mate.
And he's been back in about, hopefully, 2 minutes.
About half an hour, it's bloody miles away, isn't it, the bog?
He did show me he's only gone for a week.
All right, okay. That narrows it down a bit then. You haven't got a DVD player by any chance, have you?
I don't think I have them.
No. I suppose it'd be the same story on that as well, isn't it? Wait until he gets back.
I don't know. The only thing I know the price of is them beeps.
Right, okay. Wally dogs, mantle dogs.
Wally dogs. Them porcelain ones. £4 for a pair. Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and Gary.
Do you make YouTube videos?
Yes, mate.
I think I saw you. What's your channel name?
ABL Reselling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, mate.
When you bought them shoes and
Yeah. Yeah. Keep buying loads and loads.
I noticed when you had the GoPro, that thing you look
Yeah.
Gary, this chap here has been waiting ages, so he wants to know about.
Quid? Nice one. It's £5 out, you mate. £5. I got the Wally dogs as well. £5 out, yeah.
And this chap here.
£2.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Cheers, mate. All the best to you. Very much a market trader day at Bolton today. It isn't always the case. There's a couple of conversations I had today actually along those lines. Now, because Bolton's a very large, very, very popular boot sale, you tend to find that the market traders get wind of that really quickly, and they're the ones that are prepared to turn up at very, very early o'clock to make sure they're at the front of the queue. Consequently, the people that I like to buy off, the people having clear outs and such, who aren't necessarily privy to that information, are much further back in the queue at least, or they turn up too late. But as with everything, the market decides. So if buyers stop turning up at boot sales because they're predominantly market traders, for example, I'm not saying it's a bad thing having loads of market traders at a car boot, but if people stop turning up, then those market traders will drift away. They'll just go where the customers are. If you think about it, that makes perfectly logical sense. But from a reseller perspective, what does that mean? Well, it basically means you just got to spread your wings a bit further. There's nothing necessarily wrong with hitting the same boot sale week in, week out, but there's a lot to be said for mixing it up as well. And this year so far, I haven't been doing too much of that, to be fair. I think this week will be the last week of that being the case though, because as of next week, well this week, but I'm not available this week, but as of next week for me, the Wednesday car boot sales are kicking off in earnest, the Saturday car boot sales are kicking off in earnest, so there's plenty more opportunity to do some buying. This year so far, it's been a very, very wet one. So this is the slowest start to the car boot sale season that I've known ever. But if there's one thing I do wholeheartedly believe in, is that fortune favours the motivated. And on that note, I'll take everything I got today home and take you through what I got. Well, it's certainly turned out nice again. It was nice to have a bit of company at the boot sale today as well. Before I crack on with the rest of the video, I have an announcement. A young subscriber from Koppel, Drew. So if you're watching this video, I said I'd give you a shout out. This is your shout out, Drew. Thank you very much for being my #1 subscriber, and thank you for watching my videos. Top man. Drew is the son of a very good friend of mine, by the way. Just for a little bit of context. A bit better of a result from the boot sales today, probably due to the weather. Let's get into it then, see what I picked up. In no particular order, from my mate Craig, who I buy off very regularly now, this very nice brand spanking new pair of Ben Sherman boots. If these were second hand, I wouldn't have picked them up because there's very low value in them. But brand new, always going to give them a look. Paid £15 for these, which is higher than I'd like to have done, really, to be honest. But like I say, Craig usually looks after me anyway. These will have a listing value of £30. Picked up another printer from a contact I made at Bolton. Bought a few now. In fact, I bought this exact same printer last week. I promise you it's not the same printer as I picked up last week. I definitely did pick it up today. I paid the same price for that at £40, and it's getting listed for £120, same as the other one. From Craig again, these next 4 pairs of trainers. So I've picked up 2 more pairs of these kicks. I've sold one of the 3 pairs so far that I bought off him previously, but he's done me a better price this time. So I paid £10 each for both pair of the high tops and the low tops. The high tops are going to have a listing value of £45. I probably won't put them in the box to send them, actually, because both boxes are very tatty. And the low tops will have a listing value of £30. I have got 1 or 2 pairs of those already listed. No movement just yet, but plenty of interest. £5 paid for these New Balance 247. Good nick, just need a wipe down with a wet rag. They'll have a listing value of £25. Now, this was an accidental win, this duck. I'm very, very chuffed with it. It worked as well. I'm really made up with this. What I was going to do, this is going to make me sound like such a dick. What I was going to do, I bought this, not for myself actually. I was going to give it to Car Boot Chris as a prize for his duck race, which he does on a Monday night. But I found out actually it's worth listing, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I know, I'm such a dick. Sorry, Chris. Paid £2 for Mr. Duck from Duckington Town. And that's actually got a listing value of £20. I think some of them went for a little bit higher than that, but £20 it seems to be the average there. So yeah, it was an accidental win, that. I'm not a collector and I'm not a hoarder. I mean, contrary to popular belief. If I was, this would definitely be in my collection. I do have a modest duck collection in my bathroom. This isn't going to be added to it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to list that. Again, sorry, Chris. This is a good brand to watch out for. It's not exactly high end. The brand is John Partridge. The country wear is pretty good quality, actually. We're talking more bread and butter kind of figures, dependent on what the garment is. But John Partridge is a pretty good brand to be watching out for anyway. This is a bit special, though. You've heard me mention the term cafe racer before. This lends itself, this style, to the cafe racer, sort of like classic motorcycle rider style, like the Belstaff type clothing, a wax jacket. These benefit a little bit actually from looking a little bit worn. It is a little bit worn around the hems and whatnot. I'm not overly concerned about that, to be honest. But it is an exceptionally good looking jacket. I only paid £5 for it as well. And I'm going to put a listing value of £60 on this. There's plenty of comps at that level for this jacket of this brand. But believe it or not, this style of jacket, waxed particularly, across the board, if you're using the right keywords, you can get decent returns, even for lesser known brands. But if you're very lucky enough to find this style jacket, this style wax jacket in Belstaff, for example, then you can be talking at hundreds of pounds. The last waxed jacket of this style that I sold on the Belstaff brand went for about £350. So that's definitely a bolo. But even at £60, this is a good return on the £5 I paid for it. This was more of a suck it and see purchase, to be honest. but it was a slight education, so I'm still seeing it as a win. So the brand is Joe Casely or Casely Hayford. This is from John Lewis. Now, the reason I bought it for further investigation is Joe Casely, I'm going to say Casely, Joe Casely Hayford did a collaboration, or there's some relation to the Barber brand. If you type in Joe Casely Hayford on eBay comps, you'll see almost exclusively, for jackets particularly, the Barber collaboration. I'm not sure what the relationship is there, but I'm going to assume it's a barber collaboration, and you could be talking Barber kind of money, sort of like 80 to 100 pound for this jacket. Because this is John Lewis and there's no Barber branding on it at all, it does warrant further investigation. I only paid a £5 for it, so I'm sure my money's safe, and it is a really cool jacket. Sadly though, it's missing one button, and I hate sewing. So I haven't even checked if there's a spare button on it. I'm going to assume there isn't. So I'm going to have to get creative with the buttons on this. At a £5 though, it's highly, highly unlikely I'm going to lose any money on that. I think this was from the same seller. This isn't a branded leather jacket, but distressed leather jackets have sold really well for me for a very, very long time. So I think this will, again, it's the keywords that will sell this jacket, but I think it'll do well. Yeah, distressed leather jackets. Not quite sure what it is. I don't see it myself. It's not really my taste, but that doesn't matter. Distressed leather jackets sell well though. So £5 again paid for that. I'm going to put a listing value of £35 on it. That's based on when I've had instances with leather jackets that aren't necessarily branded in the past that have sold on keywords. For example, classic leather jackets or retro, that kind of keyword usage to describe the style rather than the brand. That's the type of mark that they've been selling at. Still, again, at a £5, my money's well safe. These unusual looking things are combination tools. It's part of a cleaning kit for the SA-80 rifle, current Army issue rifle. I'm not entirely sure who's buying these. I'm assuming it's actually, ironically, soldiers that are buying them, because if you lose any of your kit when you're in the army, particularly if it's anything to do with your weapon, then you can get penalised quite heavily, usually get charged or extra guard duties, that kind of stuff. So I'm assuming it's squaddies that are actually buying these items, but they sell really regularly. I paid £3 for both, and they'll have a listing value of £10 each. I think this is the only time I've ever seen a sealed Deal or No Deal. Because it's an old game now. If you can get a sealed copy of certain versions of Deal or No Deal, you can be talking, believe it or not, up to £100. £100. Not the case with this one. I only paid £2 for this, which is an absolute steal, because that is going to have a listing value of £40. Deal or No Deal with old Noel on it is definitely a bolo if you're into picking your board games up, and well, even if you're not really. Last today from our favourite superhero Bubble Wrap Man. I've got a box of tape because I'm getting a little bit low on supplies. He's usually very happy to see me at Bolton because I put word out and a few people gone buy off him. It looked like he had a really, really good day today. So if you're watching the video, Alan, fair play to you, mate. Thank you very much indeed for your business.
Approximately 10 hours later.
That totally seamless and well executed transition was mostly due to the fact that I'm filming this a day later. I went to the car this morning to head up the unit to pick some orders, and I realised, or should I say, I forgot that yesterday at the boot sale I put a couple of items in the front of the car. Completely forgot all about them. So these are them. Now, bizarrely, at the Bolton boot sale a couple of weeks ago, you might have seen me looking at a pair of Wally dogs, and the seller was selling them for 50 quid, so not worth picking up. But these jumped out at me just as I was leaving yesterday. In fact, these two items that I forgot all about in the front of the car, I just spotted on the way out of the boot sale yesterday. So at £4 paid for these Wally dogs, and I'm going to put a listing value of 50 quid on them. I've had loads and loads and loads of evidence for that, selling them myself. They come in different styles. They're not really worth anything selling individually. And yes, you do have to
pay particular attention to how you pack them for postage. I've successfully sent Wally dogs to America before and up and down the country, so it is doable. You just have to be overzealous with the packaging, of course. And the other thing is this calculator. I know some scientific calculators can be worth decent money. This is a Texas Instruments BA2 Plus. I don't know if you can see how is that going to focus? That one. It works perfectly well. It's all hieroglyphics to me. It works anyway. Only downside, the battery compartment cover is missing. Not really too fussed about that, if I'm honest. It does affect the value slightly. With the battery cover, probably looking at a return of 30 quid on this. But without it, I'm going to say £25, and I only paid £1 for it. Right, let's get back to Dave from yesterday, shall we? There's nothing like a good day at the boot sale to put a massive smile on your face. I would actually be getting over to Fitzwilliam for the first time this year on Wednesday if it wasn't for the fact my bloody car needs fixing. It's a very sore subject and I won't bore you with it, but I'm less than impressed with it. Oh well, needs doing. It's definitely time to be starting ramping up the game. Multiple boot sales a week. Make hay while the sun shines. Summer in this country's painfully short, so we've got to get them in. Now, I appreciate there was quite a lot of market traders there today, so even for the most eagle-eyed of you, you may have been struggling to spot anything that I missed. But if you did, don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section of this video, because it really does help me sharpen my skills. Just before you go, if you could do me a quick favour, if you've not already subscribed, click the subscribe button, and if you hit the notification bell, you'll get a notification of my next upload as well. And of course, hit the thumbs up. You know, share the love. Sharing is caring, and thumbs up painful. I don't know where that came from. No, seriously, your support for this channel really is appreciated. And until next time, you gorgeous people, I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. See you soon.